Hello everyone and welcome back to Monsters of the Past. As always, I'm your host Mr.G, and today I have returned to the West Interior Seaway to talk about one of the biggest crocodilians to have ever lived. It's the terrible croc itself, Dinosuchus. Dinosuchus means terrible croc, and it was a member of the alligator family. It was a carnivore just like every other alligator, and it lived during the late Cretaceous in North America. Dinosuchus was around 40 feet long and was one of the biggest crocodilians to have ever lived. Like all crocodilians, Dinosuchus mostly lived in the water, but it was more than capable of being a threat even when on dry land. Dinosuchus was a lot like the modern-day saltwater crocodile in that it would hunt both in freshwater and in saltwater. Like all crocodilians, Dinosuchus ate whatever it could get its teeth around, such as fish, pterosaurs, turtles, and hadrosaurs. However, Dinosuchus was not invincible as it would have faced competition from mosasaurs, tyrannosaurs, and other Dinosuchuses. One important thing to note is that despite what media portrays, Dinosuchus was not a contemporary with T-Rex, and in fact it went extinct before T-Rex even lived. However, it did live with relatives of T-Rex, such as the Albertosaurus, but it did not live with the T-Rex itself. Now that we got all that out of the way, let's look at the card. Well, first of all, where'd they get the red coloration from? It was a crocodile. Why would it be red? That would stick out like a sore thumb and would be terrible for hunting. But other than that, considering Dinosuchus was just a large alligator, it would be pretty difficult for this card to get it wrong, so besides the color, this is pretty fine. Oh wait, but there is one mistake in that it doesn't mention Mexico at all, even though their fossils have been found there, so negative points for that. So overall, this card gets a 8.5 out of 10. Now let's look at Dinosuchus' appearances in pop culture. Dinosuchus appears as a boss in the arcade game based off the Lost World Jurassic Park, and in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom it was revealed that the Indominus Rex got its teeth from Dinosuchus. Dinosuchus also appears in the mobile game Jurassic Park Builder, where they erroneously gave it the proportions of a Sarcosuchus, which we'll talk about in another video. Dinosuchus appears as one of the main antagonists to Land Before Time Journey Through the Mist, where it's named Dill, which is a stupid name for a crocodile. Dinosuchus appears as a secret animal in the PC game Zoo Tycoon, which you get by naming an exhibit Super Croc. And it returns in the sequel, where for some reason they gave it spikes. Dinosuchus appears in the final episode of Walking with Dinosaurs, where it's erroneously portrayed as living with T-Rex. And finally, Dinosuchus appears in the final episode of the TV show Prehistoric Park, where it's the subject of the final episode just called Super Croc. That's all for this episode of Monsters of the Past. Join me next time when I talk about the original giant turtle. Bye!